How's it going, guys? I'm going to go over the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker film clip that was released about 12 or so hours ago. And the reason that I want to talk about this clip is because it's getting a lot of backlash. And it's just 30 seconds long. It's just a clip from the movie. But there's quite a few questions that come up from this scene. Just in these 30 seconds alone, it's like J.J. Abrams and Disney forgot the lore of Star Wars in their Star Wars movie. So let's watch the clip. I'll go up and down with the volume because I don't want to get copyright claimed. But
We spotted the fugitives.
spots the fugitives. Okay, they're on the speeders. Oh, I'll watch the clip first. Launches them up in the air with the jetpacks.
Oh, they fly now! They fly now! They fly now!
They fly now. In case you guys didn't hear it the first 2 or 3 times, they fly now. Technically, you could count it as 4 times, because we have Chewbacca. He growls right there. We don't know what Chewbacca's saying, but he's looking up into the sky. Odds are, Chewbacca probably said, hey, they fly now. And then 3PO,
Oh, they fly now!
they fly now. But 2 times isn't enough. Finn, what are they doing?
They fly now!
They fly.
They fly now!
Oh, they fly now. They fly now. So this is the thing that I hate about Disney Star Wars. Like, not all Disney Star Wars. I really like The Mandalorian. This is the kind of stuff I hate about the sequel trilogy from Disney Star Wars. It just doesn't feel like Star Wars because they force all this unnecessary humor onto you. Like, they could have just said it once. Hey, they fly now. No, they really want to drive the fact that they fly now. But that's beside the point. Now, I'm reviewing this video because, one, it has 43,000 to 8,500 like to dislike ratio. So obviously something's not right here. And people feel pretty similar to what I do. But before I get to the comments, because the comments are very interesting, I want to go, I have a few questions here about this trailer, because, here, I'll go over it. Here, they're on some sort of speeder. Okay, makes sense.
We spotted the fugitives.
Speeders, alright. Why is the First Order on these vehicles that are not speeders? Isn't the First Order, really far, in technology? They're way more advanced than what the Empire was? They have better armor, they have better vehicles, they have the technology to track through hyperspace, which wasn't a thing before. So they have really advanced technology, but they're driving on vehicles with treads on them. Why aren't they hovering? They have speeders. Wouldn't speeders be faster instead of the friction of the sand and the rocks? Why aren't they on a speeder? Oh, but Swanee, it's obvious. The vehicles are to launch the jet troopers. See, of course. What? We have these jet troopers. Why couldn't the jet troopers just take off from here? Why did they need the vehicles? Can't they fly from there? Do they really need a jump start to fly? Why don't they jump off of one of these high cliffs and fall and then fly? Do they need the momentum? Because it doesn't make sense to me. It gets launched.
Oh, they fly now! They fly now!
And then they're confused about them flying? Like, Finn was a stormtrooper. Even if you say that, like, he was a janitor, he still was a part of the First Order. But it's not like jetpacks are a thing that's, like, just came out. It's not like the First Order got a hold of jetpacks after Finn left. It's not new technology. It's been around, like, with the prequels. You have, like, bounty hunters. You had all the Mandalorians. They have jetpacks. Jango Fett had a jetpack. Boba Fett had a jetpack. And you can't even use the argument of, oh, well, this is the first time the First Order had jetpacks. Finn and Poe and none of them, they didn't see jetpacks because the First Order, they haven't had jetpacks until right now. Well, that's not true either, because Star Wars Battlefront 2 is supposedly canon. That is, like, real Star Wars. Like, everything that's in Battlefront 2 is approved by Disney. It's canon. Well, there's jump troopers or jet troopers, whatever you want to call them, that are a part of the First Order in Battlefront 2. So if that's canon and there's jet troopers in Battlefront 2 in the First Order, then it just doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like J.J. Abrams just completely forgot that jetpacks existed in Star Wars. And if this is a glimpse of what Episode 9 is going to be, then I'm already not going to enjoy this film, I can tell. But let's get down to the comments, because this is where I thought that there would be a little bit of diversity. Like, I thought people would be arguing. But for the most part, it's just people trashing on this trailer, and they have same questions as I do. Like this guy. They act like jetpacks just got invented. Pretty much, exactly. You could have a thumb up. Yeah, like I just mentioned, like the Mandalorians have jetpacks. Jango Fett, Boba Fett. There's just been jetpacks for forever in Star Wars. So who are they appealing to with Disney Star Wars? Like, are they appealing to the hardcore Star Wars fans that know all the lore? Or are they appealing to the casual Star Wars viewer, like the children, people that just haven't seen jetpacks in Star Wars before? I don't know. Then we have this person. They can fly now. Clone Wars jet troopers exist. Exactly. Let's see what the replies say. Mandalorians thousands of years ago exist. Then we have this person. They've never seen people fly like this in Star Wars before. George Lucas, 1983. Let's give Boba Fett a jetpack. They can fly now. Clone Wars, Galactic Civil War had jump troopers, not to mention battle droids. They can fly. Man, they must have really wiped 3PO's memory. This person brings up the same point. Why are they using motorbikes when they literally have speeders? It's probably to sell toys. That'd be my guess. Because, like, why use a speeder that they've used in the past and goes well logically in this situation when they can just have a new vehicle and try to sell toys? They fly now. God, this isn't encouraging. I normally don't hate, but this looked like a fan film. They fly now. They fly now. They fly now. What great dialogue. 946 likes. They fly now. Like people out of the theaters for this movie. Like, all of these comments are just hating on the movie. Let's scroll down really far. Let's see what's down here. Maybe it's just the ones at the top are hating on the movie. Let's go down a little bit further so we're not biased with the upvotes. This person, they fly now, they fly now, they fly now. They sing. Gonna tell my kids this isn't canon. Let's go down further. Jango Fett had a jetpack. Why are they acting like this is new? Yeah, see, so that's the problem. I had a sliver of hope going into this movie that it could redeem everything I hated about 8. 7 I thought was okay. I thought moments like this was really cringy in 7.
They fly now! They fly now!
I thought moments like that were really cringy in 7. But 8 just shat on everything I knew when it came to the lore and the plot So I thought maybe with Palpatine and just maybe they could like redeem this movie. But this 30-second clip shows me that it's probably going to be more of the same. And with all this new information coming out, I think it was today and yesterday, it was revealed that this movie is going to be shorter than episode 8. So there's only going to be 2 hours and like 21 minutes, I think is what the runtime is. How are they going to answer all the questions that need to be answered? And here, let me go to my sticky notes because I wrote some of them down. Here's all the questions I just jotted down off the top of my head of what needs to be answered. So in 2 hours and 21 minutes, they need to say what's going to happen to Leia. How's that going to make sense in this movie? What does Leia do? What's her point? What's her purpose? Where does she go? How does she fit in with the story? Lando shows up. Where's Lando been this whole time? What's Lando been up to? Like, how does Lando fit in? How is Palpatine alive? Are they going to explain that? He's been gone for 30-some years. How does Palpatine have an army? He just does? Who knows? Where has Palpatine been? It's been 30 years. He's just been hiding? How is Rey so powerful? They need to answer that. Does Rey actually have parents? Or are they just nobodies, like Kylo said? Speaking of Kylo, what happens to Kylo? Does Kylo become a good guy? Does Kylo die in this movie? What happens to him? And then, what happens to the First Order? I'm assuming the good guys win because it's Star Wars and you gotta have the good guys win. Rey's probably gonna kill Palpatine or something. Does the First Order just break apart? I mean, if Palpatine has his army and there's the First Order, then there's technically 2 armies. And like with Hux and stuff, are they gonna kill Hux too? Like they're gonna have to kill all the leaders unless the First Order just breaks up like the Empire did. Except they didn't because Palpatine... I don't know. Then we have who's the Knights of Ren? Like, where have they been? What's their purpose? Who are they? What happens to all the main characters, like, at the end of the movie? Are they going to end it with kind of like a cliffhanger? Or, like, are they actually going to have, like, somewhat of an idea of, like, where everybody goes? I don't know. How was Snoke a thing? If Palpatine was alive? Did Palpatine know Snoke? Like, what was the purpose of Snoke in all of this? If Palpatine was alive the whole time, and Snoke knows how to use the Force, and he's really powerful with the Force, wouldn't Palpatine, like, be aware? Does Rey train more Jedi afterwards? Like, after all this is said and done, does she make more Jedi? Was Anakin not the chosen one if Palpatine's alive? Like, is the whole Anakin Darth Vader story arc just for nothing since Palpatine's still here? Where do all the new characters fit in? Like, they have to answer all these questions plus introduce all these new characters they're adding to this movie, so they have to have some sort of plot. What's the deal with evil Rey in the trailer? And then how does Rey rebuild her saber from where it broke in half? Like, she's get a new crystal. How she put it back? That's a smaller question that they're probably not going to answer. And then there's like tons of other questions, like what happens to the love triangle with Finn? Is Finn going with Rose? Is Finn going with Rey? Is Finn not going with anybody? Are they even going to like have the love triangle? There's a million questions, and they have to answer the majority of these in 2 hours and 21 minutes. I sure hope that they get to answering questions quick. And this is one of the only cringy jokes like this.
They fly now! They fly now!
Like, I'll give this movie 2 passes for cringy jokes, and that's one of them. So I hope the rest of the movie is just straight up serious. But it's interesting to see that almost 10,000 people dislike this, and almost every single comment that you see in here is just people talking trash on this trailer, on this little 30-second clip. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I'm sure people will be smashing the dislike button and calling me negative for calling this out, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If Disney's going to make you pay for all the extra comics and all the extra books, and they're going to have all these different sources of material for what's canon and what's not canon, and they have Rebels, and they have the Resistance show, and they have all this stuff where you have to like piece together all the lore, but they can't even remember that jetpacks exist. That's pretty stupid. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. And then if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button, check out another video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
We would be honored if you would join us. You cannot resist